What's popping, y'all? This Sean One Tarot, and the topic for today gonna be for the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are on the journey to self discovery, and you know what I'm saying. Like you got your life, you know your life purpose. The chosen ones, man. I don't have to really explain that; it's self explanatory. So I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna jump right into it at the 30-second mark, and we're gonna look into how do they see you. Then I'm gonna pull the oracle message last. So how do your peers see you in power one? Queen of Cups. The people around you see as somebody that um is I'm seeing the word sweet for some reason. Like I don't know if like they see you as being too sweet because the Queen of Cups can be somebody that's like kind hearted, but she probably can be a little bit too kind. But the Queen of Cups is just like somebody that's um compassionate, you know what I'm saying, like considerate of other people's feelings, in tune with other people's emotions and how they affect people, stuff like that, it's like they see you as somebody that really takes the time to pour into other people. Is what I'm really gaining from that. Like when like there was probably like a vibe of people feeling down and things like that, and you know how to when you come around, it's like you know how to do or say things that lift people's spirits, and on how you affect your peers. Judgment. So the judgment card is something that will show up when they are saying that you make people come to a realization, or also like something about you just like you reveal things to people, or you make them discover certain things about themselves. For other people, you make them feel exposed. Like, and I know you might be saying, how the hell do I make people feel exposed? I'm not saying that you're going around and just, um, predicting people's futures or nothing like that, or telling people business. When I say you make them feel exposed, is like because you are seen as somebody that is so kind and just have a forgiving heart and things like that. When people see that in you, it make them feel inadequate. It make them feel insecure and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it makes them kind of like look at themselves. And now that's not always a good thing because some people, when they look at themselves, they don't know what to do. So some people might look at themselves and feel like, damn, and start measuring themselves against you, and because you are seen as somebody in a positive light. If this is somebody that's seen in a negative way, then you got people around you who will do some envious things to try to assassinate your character, or something like that. So next we're gonna look into how they affect you. How do your peers affect you? The Tower. So the Tower will tell me that there is something about this situation to where, like, even though you're a kind person, your peers do things that kind of like they have this effect on you to where something about they cause disruptions for you. Like maybe a lot of people, something about coming out the blue is what I'm seeing. So it's like there could be let's just give an example. You might say something kind to a person, or you might just make a general statement, and they might come out of the blue and put a negative spin on it. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what they're doing is projecting they negative view on life or whatever said situation. They projecting that onto you. Like it's almost like a vibe of sometimes somebody can have a small-minded way of thinking, but whatever it is, excuse me, but whatever it is, it's like as I was just yawning, for a lot of y'all, they do shit that kind of bored, makes you feel bored or disinterested in communicating with people on this to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm getting from that. So what's said behind your back, the Fool card, what people say about you behind your back is that you are kind of naive. Like, it's like, you know how you can be kind to a person, and they will feel like they got over on you, like they got one over on you, like they got the advantage. But what they don't understand is that you're somebody that's really just free spirited. And the reason why you're free spirited is because you have an understanding of the fact that whatever intentions are put out are the intentions that you're gonna get back. So when people come at you thinking that they screwed you over or that they got one over on you, they're coming out of that energy is what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up running right into their karma. Everything that they passing out to you, they're gonna get it right back. So it's like basically saying everything that was meant to be sent as harm your way, the universe is always gonna balance that shit out, and it's gonna bounce on that back on the person. It's gonna bounce back to the sender like a boomerang. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's being said about you. And how should you proceed as far as dealing with your peers? How should you handle them? The moon card with the today for tomorrow. So what this is saying is like when you're dealing with your peers, do not um fall into the trying to what I'm seeing is like don't paint the red flags green with this moon card. And today for tomorrow is like saying don't trick yourself into thinking that that a lot of these people are just this way for this moment and they're gonna be better tomorrow. Like if for some other reason I'm feeling guided to say um a zebra never changes its stripes. Meaning, just because a person may come off to you as friendly today or open and all that other kind of stuff, truthfully speaking, those people are not changing. Like even if you went through a rough time with them and now they're being nice suddenly, understand that a snake is still a snake no matter the size or shape. And you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be true to who they are. So don't keep giving chance after chance to people who've already shown you who they are. So today for tomorrow is saying do not think that just because things are good between y'all today that they won't turn that at any given moment they're gonna turn right back into that same snake tomorrow. And the moon card tells me that you have really good intuition about when people's spirit are not right, but the moon card also tells me that you don't really trust that intuition. It's like an energy of somebody who be sitting there procrastinating. But yeah, that's your reading. This is how your people see you. They see you as somebody that's kind hearted, um, free spirited, but they see you as like being naive or like something about them. It makes them feel like they can take an advantage of you. So make sure that you're setting the proper boundaries when it comes to you dealing with people, chosen ones. And that was for pile number one. Pile number two gonna start at the 808 mark. 808 Sin Heartbreak. So Um, how did your peers see you as the king of wands? They see you as a person that can be very bold. You don't really hold back. I'm always picking up on confidence from the ones. Like they see you with somebody that's like somebody that's has a lot of charisma. You can have like a good sense of humor, or there's something about you like a real optimistic vibe from you when you're around people. A lot like you're energetic. You probably be somebody that's like a hard worker, or you just have a lot of energy. What I'm picking up on is like somebody that has energy that just comes in waves. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you do, you're passionate about it to the ninth power. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be, if you're happy and excited, then that happiness and excitement just it exudes through other people. It becomes contagious. And also when you're feeling pissed off, that comes in waves too. Like people know to get the hell out of your way, type of vibe, because you're not a type of person that really gets mad often. You're really cool, calm, and collected for the most part. So that's how your peers see you. And how do you affect them? Temperance. You bring healing to these people. You make them feel grounded. You help people balance their emotions. Um, I've never seen this before. Like the sun is like kind of like sitting on this card behind the mountains. So it's like when people feel like their light is dimming, here you come pouring into people. You know what I'm saying? And like they see people like the effect on you. You have like a divine effect on them. Hence the fact that we got an angel here. So that is the effect that you have on your peers. Now, what effect do your peers have on you? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups would tell me that your peers have an effect on you to where some of them make you feel good, but the flip side of the Knight of Cups is like a person that can have unrealistic expectations. So let's just say you're in a situation where you may um you may decide to buy lunch one day for a coworker or something, and because you did it that one time, it's like they're gonna come to you again expecting that same thing type of vibe, like, and then you might do it again, but then they're gonna come back and they're gonna want it again. Unrealistic expectations. They see you as somebody that's kind. They see you as somebody that's a healer. They see you as somebody that is generous, but this is not for all your peers. But a lot of them will take advantage. So if you only meet two type of people in this world, you meet people that come to water the soil, and you meet people that come and pick the fruit. Know the difference in between these two people when this card right here is showing up is what that's telling me. Now, what is it that is said behind your back about you? The 10 of Wands. What people are saying behind your back is something about you carry the load. Like, if this is like a family situation, they feel like you take on the bulk of the responsibilities. If it's a job, then you the one that's like always piling way too much on your shoulders. Like, I'm an energy of you carrying way more than you should have to carry or take on and handle. And again, it's just like an energy of they feel like they can. It's like they want to reap the benefits from your hard work. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, also what I'm getting is something about conversations. So I don't know if like maybe you have people around you who you talk to who just suck the life out of you because they are always speaking about things that are draining is what I'm getting from that. But yeah, that's what's said behind your back. Like, you're somebody that is just willing to go through hellfire and brimstone just to be there for people. So, how should you proceed in this situation? We got the Ace of Wands combined with revenge. So, what I'm gaining from this is that the best way to proceed with the Ace of Wands and revenge is like, just know that with the revenge card is what I'm getting from is the Queen of Swords energy. So, it's not saying to go back and do people wrong that did you wrong. The universe always creates balance. I'm gonna tell you something. There is a YouTube figure named Charleston White, and I'm pretty sure you heard of him. He once he went viral for saying that karma is not real. But I'm gonna tell you something. Karma is very much real. When people sit and they wait for karma to hit a person, it's never gonna happen. Because why would the universe give you the satisfaction to sit up there and point and laugh and be like, it's your turn to go through this now? All you're doing is bringing that bad karma right back to you. It's gonna make you feel what they feel. So, if you're sitting there waiting on karma to hit somebody, you ain't gonna never really get to just see it. The best way to see revenge is growing as a person, learning how to set better boundaries. The reason why you felt that hurt or that betrayal is because of the fact that you know it was meant to teach you more about yourself and how to be more firm on who you are as a person. And you know what I'm saying, like, don't be allowing people to um take advantage of your kindness. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like what I'm hearing from the Ace of Wands is like flattery is of the devil for some reason. So just be mindful of that. Like, people may be saying things to you to make you feel attractive, but it's kind of like they're only doing it to flatter you to get what they want from you from for that moment. And also with the revenge card is like something about people wanting to put you in a dark place. Like, if you are allowing people to and the things that they're doing to make you want to seek vengeance, you know that is what they're hoping for, because this is not your character, and they know that. So when they get you out of your character and they get you to stoop to this low vibrational ass energy, which is the number 5 here, which speaks about change. They when they are able to change your energy or influence your energy, influence your mindset, it makes them feel important. It makes them feel like they won. So we're not giving people the satisfaction of being able to keep feeding to our energy. 2024 of the year is the year where we starving people for real. Ace of Wands, like I said, man, people gonna be trying to flatter you, but their intentions are not gonna be pure. And the revenge card is just basically saying, stand firm, mean what you say, and say what you mean. And don't allow people to change you. Cause look at this. What's funny is you had the temperance card right here with the angel wings, and now here we have this woman who's in a dark place, and we just gonna, even though that looks like a tree, we're just gonna say that these are like wings. And look at the imagery of the card. Like this woman is in a very dark place, so it's like you're going from good to some negative shit, all based off of other people's foolishness. And that's not what that situation. You didn't go through that for you to have for you to change your ways and become the people that hurt you, because then you're regressing, you're not progressing. But yeah, that was for pile number 2, and now we're going to start at pile number 3 at the 1640 mark. So we're gonna first look into, of course, how do your peers view you? How do these peers see them? The Five of Pentacles. Your peers see you as somebody who really, what I'm getting is like you don't socialize much. Five of Pentacles can be about you make people really feel left out. Whether you make them feel left out of your life, make them feel left out of whatever you got going on. Something about you just it's like they feel like the Five of Pentacles can be somebody who chooses to not talk, not speak. Um, something about that. I'm not getting poverty from you, but for others of you, it's like, oh, okay, I see. They see you as somebody that they need. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, they see you as somebody that they really need. Let's see, how do you affect them? The Knight of Pentacles. You have an effect on people to where you um they what I'm seeing is the word loyalty. So it's like maybe with your peers you display some form of loyalty or dedication that these people are not used to. Like if they are looking to start a business, you're somebody that sees them through and offers good advice, makes suggestions, and you go the extra mile for people is what I'm getting from this. Um and also like you make them feel grounded. Like when people are feeling, this is what I was just saying about people needing you. Like there's something about, see how these person is on crutches. There's something about when people need to be aided or assisted. It's like you're there for them, and you don't expect nothing in return. So chosen ones, this is how your peers see. This is how you affect them, and this is how they affect you. The Three of Pentacles. So they have an effect on you to where you want to. It's like you try to be on the same page with them. That's what that's saying. Three of Pentacles is like being on the same page, mutual cooperation, things like that. So it's like you, even though these people seem to be codependent on you, it's like you still try to work with them or try to like give them the benefit of the doubt type of energy. And what's said behind your back? The Sun. So the Sun, what's said behind your back is that you are doing things that make people happy. So explains why people are feeling codependent. They are codependent on you to make them feel good about themselves. Now you see how this child, well, I don't know, that's kind of, yeah, you can say, let's just say that's a teenage child. But you see how they're on crutches, but the child here, they are free spirited, like they're happy. They riding a, what is that, a pony, a unicorn, whatever that is. It's like those are two different energies. That when you're around people, and you know what I'm saying, like this is what the Three of Pentacles is about, saying that when you're around people, this could be you, and it's like people notice you. Some people have you on a pedestal, You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna like this. So when people see you on the, I see that you're on a pedestal, and they see you as somebody that they can build a relationship with. It's like they depend on you to make them feel happy, and it's like you can give a person a boost off, but it's like they're gonna keep coming back and keep coming back. So make sure that you're not creating a dynamic where you're constantly putting yourself in a position to be trying to make people happy, because that is going to create an attachment to you. And when a person and when you get tired of them being attached to you, you know what's going to happen. You're going to be ready to set boundaries, and then when you are ready to set boundaries, they are going to start to resent you, you know, and then that resentment is going to start to turn into hatred and gossip. So yeah, don't create a situation where that you're not. My granny used to tell me, don't start nothing that you ain't gonna keep up. So that's what I'm being guided to tell y'all. If you know you're not gonna be able to keep it up, don't start it. It is way better to teach a person how to fish and feed themselves for a lifetime than it is to keep them coming back to you. That is also like a form of narcissism as well. If this resonates for you, like a person who is an extreme narcissist, they are never gonna like give you everything in one whop. They are always going to give you just enough to keep you always coming back to them, because it empowers them. So yeah, that's the message for you, Power 3. Don't just go around handing out fish and bread thinking that you always got to be there to save the day. Take that cape off and teach these people how to fish and feed themselves. Um, and last is how to proceed. The Three of Wands. And the advice is the child I was meant to be. So the 301s speaks about learning patience and also learning how to stay your distance. And also, so when people come at you, uh, I'm just seeing what is her name? Felicia from Friday. Like always in this needy energy. Yeah. But the 301s is like learning how to stay your distance from these people, learning patience. So what that means is like it's not saying to completely turn your back on them, even though this person hates their. Now there are gonna be some people who, when they are start to resent you, you ain't got time to be entertaining that dumb stuff. Turn your back on them. Don't feed into it, because they are gonna want to steal your energy by getting you to getting an emotional reaction out of you to make you argue with them. So what the 301s is also saying is about back off. Don't get too close to people. Don't allow them to latch on to you, you know what I'm saying, to where it's gonna drain you. The child that I was meant to be, I feel like this is a childhood wound for you. Like a lot of y'all that are reading this, you got robbed out of your childhood because you had to take on a hell of a lot of responsibility early on in life. And it's like that part, that inner child in you is still feeling responsible for everybody around you, and you're not responsible for everybody at all. You see how this person like has this flower in her hand? It's like she feels as if, you know, other people's lives or other people's happiness and things like that are in her hands, and that's not a good place for it to be at all. You know, because like I said, you can say people can ask you for 100. There are a lot of people in the world that can ask you for 100 favors, and you can come through for them on 99 of those favors, but they're gonna resent the hell out of you just for that one time that you told them no. No matter what you were going through or dealing with, you're always gonna be met with selfish people that are going to try to take advantage of your kindness. And as my heater just went off, what they're saying is that turn that switch off, turn those people off, cut them off from your energy. Like don't allow them to keep feeding off you. Your energy, for a lot of y'all, your energy is like a generator. Like it just it becomes contagious to where it can light up a room. But yeah, this situation is meant to teach you to heal your inner child. You don't have to fix nobody, you know. People have to learn how to fix themselves. Um the child that I was meant to be is just picking up on somebody having parents that probably worked a lot, or maybe you only had a single parent, um, whatever it is, something about your life, you felt neglected. You know what it feels like to be in this energy. You know exactly what this feels like, and you don't like to have other people feeling this way. So you try to be a light for others, but just make sure that people are not latching on to you and for the wrong reasons, and that you are learning how to nurture your inner child. I'm gonna pull the extra card just for you all to see how do you nurture your inner child. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about keeping your cards close to your chest. It's about a person that learns how to be more stingy. Well, what's the Six of Pentacles in here? No, it wasn't. But there's something about you that came off as very charitable, and the Four of Pentacles is like what I'm getting from that is like somebody that stays to themselves, um, and just I'm just hearing the phrase that ain't got shit to do with me. like it's like people be trying to make their problems your problems. They become so deeply immersed within your energy to where it's almost like you just feel like when they come around you, it's like the life just instantly gets sucked out of you. You're gonna have to learn how to fall back from these type of people. Group three, and that was the reading for the chosen ones. Hopefully, you all enjoy. Leave a like. Share your experience in the comment section if you feel guided to do so. And just thank you all. I thank you all again for watching. Take care and stay blessed.